The lore of death, the lore of lore of vampires and necromancers. Manfred has it. The necromancers have it. Invocation of Nehek will resurrect dead combatants, replenish hit points of combatants, and it will heal the injured combatants, and then it will start resurrecting combatants. So this is a spell that at the right times can be extremely powerful on the right units, like say a unit of horrors, crypt horrors, or a unit that needs to stay in the fight for a long time to do damage, like a unit of hex wraiths. But cast on a unit with regeneration, like a Vargul, for example, or the horrors, it makes the unit extremely durable and able to do damage for an extended period of time. Van Hell's Dance Macabre does what it says on the tin, increases speed and melee attack. And yeah, you rarely see this being used much. It can be good, but direct damage is where it's at, in my opinion. The Gaze of Nagash, long range, magical missile. It doesn't have good penetration, same as other magical missiles. If you upgrade it, it gets more missiles. Can be useful for character sniping. Not as reliable as Spirit Leech. The Gaze of Nagash increases ability recharge, reduce speed and melee attack. Can be nice, fairly expensive. With this spell, you can only use it twice. You can spawn a unit of zombies. It can be powerful if, let's say, you spawn a unit of zombies directly behind the enemy lines. You are able to rear charge, or the enemy starts routing, and then they try to route through the zombies. That can be very powerful. But I've probably seen this used well 2 times. Fairly long casting time, and again, damage spells are usually where it's at, but it can be nice for some surprises. Then we have the Wind of Death. This is known as the Frontline killer, especially if you cast it upgraded. But the thing is, though, if you are able to fly down to the flank of an enemy line and cast the Wind of Death, predict where the units are going to be, and cast the Wind of Death down the line there, it's going to do immense damage, reducing units to less than 50 hit points and less than 50% of their starting hit points. Best used when you're in a situation where the enemy is engaged and you can cast it into units that are standing still or very slow moving targets. But done like that, it can be supremely powerful. Still, lore of vampires, not the best lore, but at the right times, Invocation of Nehek and the Gaze of Nagash, or the Gash of Nagash, can be great. Strength and Honor.